6 red Amazon dresses, all under $10. I'm Ashley, time for a breather. Let's get in the video. All right guys, here is our first dress, and this is a fancy little number. You can see it's like all mesh. I will say this mesh is not the softest mesh I've ever felt, but it is not bad, especially for the price. There is a zipper in the back. I didn't even really need to unzip it to actually get it on my body, so that was kind of nice. There are a few like loose threads here and there, but nothing a pair of scissors couldn't fix in like 2 seconds. Luckily, I have like no boobs. This is like that thing companies do where they like make seams to replicate cups, but not actually give you a cup. There's no like actual like anything in here to like help support you. So that's kind of annoying. So anyone with a larger chest, like you would not be able to like really utilize this space at all. It is also just a little bit longer than I like it. I am 5'2", so things do look a little bit longer on my body. I hate when dresses hit me like right above the knee. I kind of want it to be like a this type situation for me to actually like this. However, the neckline's very, very cute. This is definitely like that cheap polyester, like scratchy material, which is unfortunate, but it is very thick, so you can't really see anything under it, so that's nice. It is very cute. However, this is a little bit more formal than what I've been looking for lately, so let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, here is our next one. Now, this has like a weird like structure to it. There's like these two like sewn in little rope things, and I assume they're supposed to sit like something like this, but on me they don't really do that, so that's annoying. But the actual material of this is very, very soft, very comfortable. It's also like pretty decently roomy, and I specifically hate wearing cap sleeves a lot, mostly because I keep like a lot of fat in my upper arm, so a lot of times they'll get like pinched sausage vibes, but this is actually pretty roomy along the seam, so that is nice. This is loose enough, but also tight enough to stay up, where it's not giving me like that weird like roll, nor is it like sagging down. It's like very comfortable along there, so it looks very flattering. This is actually double lined. It's the same material on the inside as is the outside, so very thick. It helps kind of like hide a little bit of my lower pooch there. If I was to wear this to more like a formal or going out engagement, I definitely would, I think, still wear some shapewear, because it's so loose and like a comfortable material. It's not gonna like help suck me in at all. I think I would have to wear like some of the shorts Spanx or something like that, but overall it's actually not bad, especially for the price. It's so comfortable. I could easily put on some sneaks with this and just go for like a walk in the park or get my groceries. So very happy with this. Let's move on to the next one. All right guys, here's our next one. First and foremost, let's just call it what it is. This is like maroon. This is not red. I specifically remember only ordering red dresses, so this must be like some form of false advertisement, because this is just not red at all. It's not even like a brick red. It's like a full maroon. So aside from the color, it is actually decently thick. It's like a very lightly ribbed material, like more cottony, so very, very comfortable. And luckily it's dark enough you can't really see anything through it. It is one of these dresses where you have like on each side, you have these like pull ties to like kind of adjust the length of it. And I love when dresses have these pull ties, because you can get a little bit of like ruching in here to kind of like help hide your problem areas. And especially for someone who's so short, and a lot of times like lengths of things just don't hit where I want them to hit, having the adjustability is very, very nice. So honestly, I really wish this was like a true red color, because I would definitely keep this. However, it just is more like Christmas, fall vibes, like a jewel tone red, which is not what I'm going for. So it is very comfortable, but not something I'm looking for. Let's move on to the next one. All right guys, here's our next one. Again, this is more like a deeper red. I wanted like a bright, super bright, like traditional primary color red. This is like a little bit more in that like brick red territory, so not super happy about that. But besides that, it has like these billowy sleeves, which I do love, and it's not mesh, but it is more of like a very see-through material. The cuff on it is very, very itchy. I do have to say, I probably couldn't keep this on for more than like an hour. It also has like sparkle action on it, and it is definitely like part of the material. It's not like they made the dress and then put the sparkles on. It's like the sparkles were pre-glued to like this type of material. So I do think they'd actually stay on a little bit better, right? And then it does have the same like ruched like pull tie on the sides on both of them. That's nice as well for the adjustability of it. I don't know if it's like meant to be worn off of the shoulder, but you definitely could. This like elastic on the top is definitely like strong enough to keep it up. So this is actually very, very pretty, but this reminds me if like I live in a warmer climate and I need to go to like a Christmas holiday party, this is what I would wear. It's like a little bit too formal and a little bit too like maroony red, jewel tone red, like that very like Christmassy color. Not really for me, but the body of it is very comfortable and it's not like the thinnest thing. You're not seeing any color through it, but it's also not helping you out and like suck you in. So not really for me, though I do love the general design of it. But let's move on to the next one. All right guys, here's our next one. Now, as you can see, we have like another keyhole moment. This is not as tight as like the previous one I just tried on, but it is still sturdy enough to stay up. This is very, very smooth, buttery, comfortable material. However, it is very, very thin. I don't think you'll be able to see any colors through it, but it's definitely not helping suck me in at all. I would definitely need shapewear for it, which is so unfortunate because it is so comfortable on its own. Now, it has these two kind of just like weird little rope trim hanging out things, but it does give it like a nice detail. There is like absolutely no elastic or anything on the underside of this bust part. It is not giving you any sort of support. However, for me, it doesn't really matter. I got nothing to really support. So for me, it's totally fine. However, if there's any sort of like nippleage that's gonna be going on, it's definitely gonna show through the dress. And I'm actually really like super surprised by this. I do think I will be keeping this one just because it is the actual red that I want. And it's like a cute little moment. It's super comfortable. Unfortunate that I'm gonna have to wear shapewear with it, but oh well, that's what I have to do for most dresses anyway. Definitely super happy, especially for the price. All right guys, here's the next one. Now, as you can see, this is very different from the other dresses I've been trying on. This is in fact a floor length dress, and I'll be honest, I meant to only get short dresses for this video, but then I saw this come up for 10 bucks, a floor length red dress, just like classic design. I'm like, oh, I need to pick that up for sure. The only thing is, which presumably you'd be wearing this to like a more formal occasion, right? And in that case, I don't really mind dresses being a little bit more comfortable than like my everyday wear dresses. I'm probably only gonna wear it like a few times and not for like the entire day, so I don't mind that. However, this is very incredibly tight to a point where I actually had to put this over my head and not pull it up. I usually like pulling dresses up, that way it doesn't mess up my makeup. This one was just like too tight, like right here to actually get over my hips. However, once I did get it on, like I need to like find somewhere to go because I'm feeling some kind of way in this. It is so pretty and actually very, very well made somehow. I don't know how. This was only $10. It is like a stringy, like it's a single string that kind of like wraps in and around, so you can actually adjust it a little bit. Like I definitely like snugged myself in here really well. And if you are someone who has like bigger boobs, part of it, there's like a lining here that definitely is tugged at with one of the sets of strings, so it actually could give you some support and give you like a very boobalicious, voluptuous moment. So that's great. I am 5'2", so I most certainly will have to hem this. Even like with my like highest of heels, this is still like so darn long. Oh my god, this is what I'm wearing to my Christmas party. I know other people like getting covered up and whatever. For my Christmas party, I'm showing up in this and showing out, like for sure. The sides have like elastic in it, just like from here to here, so it creates kind of like a ruching to kind of like help hide that. Now, if I was going to a formal event, I'd be putting on shapewear under it anyway, but for those who don't really like it, it's nice to have a little bit of ruching again to help hide some of those crevices. So this is beautiful, right? I mean, again, I don't know where I'm going in this, but I'm definitely keeping this for the price. Like I'll find somewhere for sure. All right guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see another one of my Amazon hauls, please click this video here and I'll see you next time. Bye.